Eneba ekene mu n'ọzọ n'ụbọchị nke taa daalụ nne na ụmụ Chineke ekunu si wee na-esoro anyị n'ife anyị na-eme anyị sikwanụ n ga-adị ka echi n'echi ada agwụ agwụ otu anyị kwuru otu a ka ọ ya dịrịrị ise aweta dịka o si dị ka anyị gbapụ n'ihe ọzọ ka anyị kwesịrị n'ihe anyị ji maka ya wee bịa ihe a bụ news update anyị na-eweta from Arise News ọha bịa wee dị news ọha bịa buru ya. I will interview one of the senator of Imo State, but stomach if any menu get to guinea forward the Yupu. Okuri Adiko's word. If you like in a tea and then the quiz open on this platform, I don't mind like an assassin. But then he said the truth. I'll not review the name to you. Just get your form of Unga Ederuna Afia, that the commission below. Get your form of yeah, one of the senator in Imo State. He unveiled Ife who opens a man in Imo State. Even as a point itself, the lies news name news interview was even trying to stop him, but or continue on where they are no. So creating the people behind what is happening in Imo State. So Gaya, if you get say drop a right comment again on the comment below. All right, over to you.
Communication, Sam Jones Governorship Campaign Council. Great to have you here. Let's talk about the issues.
Good morning.
Morning. Pleasure to have you.
Good morning, Rufai.
Let's talk about the issues. You saw the killings yesterday of our servicemen. And this morning, I would like to pay tribute to the lost men of law enforcement. They died fighting for our country. They are heroes. They are patriots. And they died in Imo State yesterday. We pay tribute to their lives. And this is just a tapestry of the insecurity in your state. Talk about that. And also talk about, for me, and possible solutions at the unemployment problem. That's one of the highest in the country in Imo State, the miserability index in Imo State.
Well, thank you very much, Rufai. It is unfortunate what we are experiencing in Imo State. Imo State is a tragedy scene. Imo State is ungoverned. Imo State is in crisis. The people of Imo State live in fears. And it is unfortunate what happened yesterday, but that has almost become a daily occurrence. Every day, every hour, every week, we get stories like that from Imo State. If these gunmen are not killing our ebullient and gallant security officials, security agents, these gunmen would be killing innocent citizens. And it is unfortunate that we do not even know whom these gunmen are. If they are the people the government would want us to believe they are, or if they are some of those people sent by the government. We need to understand how these things work. For instance, a former Niger Delta militant and someone who should actually be in prison, if not for the amnesty program of President Umaru Yar'Adua, may his soul rest in peace. Sentor DOKUBO should be in prison answering for his crimes against humanity. We must not fail to understand whom this man is. This is a man who kidnapped expatriates for money. This is a man who was responsible for blowing up pipelines in the Niger Delta region. This is a man who was responsible for killing a lot of innocent people in the Niger Delta area. This is the same man who has come out today to claim, without any refutal from the Imo State government, that he is in charge of security in Imo State. That his so-called royal switch, or whatever he calls it,
Mr.
private military company is responsible for taking charge of security in Imo State. And there have been allegations which the state government has not been able to deny, that these people are responsible for a lot of killings in Imo State. That these people, or this so-called Ebubago group, Royal Switch, that is loyal to Sentor DOKUBO, are responsible for kidnapping innocent people. They are responsible for killing innocent people. They are responsible for arresting illegally innocent people. And we get to ask, are there no longer policemen in Imo State? Is the Nigerian police force inefficient, so incompetent, that the governor of Imo State would hire a renowned militant, and I dare say terrorist, because someone who was responsible, who was accused by the federal government of blowing up...
I think we have to take a break here, because we can't even hear me. But what I want to say is, concerning the government killing its people, there's no evidence for that. We'll come back after this. We'll reestablish connection. I will keep... Omosoya, FCC Jones, Director Strategic Communications, Sam Jones, Governorship Campaign. As you were speaking, you said a couple of things as regards insecurity. At first, we just want to say there is no evidence as regards some of the claims you have made, as regards to Sentor DOKUBO leading killings and also the government killing its people. But I'm talking about why we can fix the insecurity problem, 1. 2, how we can tackle the problem of unemployment that's very high in the state. 3, the problem of people are miserable, is the miserability index very high because of livelihoods not being good enough.
I do not know at what point you lost me, but I have to say that Sentor DOKUBO has never hidden,
Mr. Jones, I have to stop you now. This interview is not about Sentor DOKUBO. Tell us about Senator Anyanwyu. What does he want to do? Why do you think that he should be preferred to Senator Hope Uzodimma? This interview is not about Sentor DOKUBO. That's not what we're interested in, because we don't want libelous claims. Okay? So please focus on your candidate that you work for.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We have to get to the roots of the matter. I thank you. Senator Samuel Anyanwyu, when he becomes the governor of Imo State from January 14, 2024, is certainly going to make sure there is security in Imo State by working with the people of Imo State. It is important for us to understand that security is not just about arms and force. Most times, the best security measures are handled with the people. When the people trust security agents, when the people are able to provide information to security agents, because these people who perpetrate these crimes, these people who are responsible for these killings in Imo State, do not fall from heavens. They come from somewhere. If they are criminals, we should be able to trust the people of Imo State to be able to provide information to security agents. But in a situation where it appears that the people of Imo State do not trust the security agents, it becomes a problem. Senator Samuel Anyanwyu is hinging his campaign on restoring security, restoring sanity, bringing back prosperity to Imo State. Without security, none of this can work. And that is very clear. So when you lead a people-led security initiative, when you are the one who is voted for by the people, when the people trust you enough to be able to give you information about what is happening around your domain, it makes it easier for you to be able to restore security in the state. This is one of the major things, this is one of the major pillars of the Senator Anyanwyu campaign. He's going to work with the people. He's going to align with the people. He's going to be able to get the confidence of the people. In Imo State today, the people do not have confidence in the government. That is unfortunate. The people do not seem to have confidence in the security agencies. We need to restore the faith of the people in government. We need to restore the faith of the people in security agencies.
All right, Mr. Jones.
In security agencies, we do not have any better people.
Okay.
Yeah?
All right, Mr. Jones, what the people want to really hear are the plans of Senator Anyanwyu to transform, not just stating the obvious in terms of what is going on in the state. You've talked about that extensively. Now, a few things. The candidate of the Labour Party, Senator Anyanwyu, had said that since becoming, coming into politics, Senator Anyanwyu hasn't really done much for his people in the Ikeduru local government. That's a big statement. I'd like you to share with us so that we can, at least based on antecedents, what has he done for the people of Ikeduru local government? If you can highlight some of his key achievements. And then beyond that, they also talk about the fact that he's very, hungry for power, such that he has refused to relinquish one or the other national secretary of the PDP or his governorship candidature of, under the PDP for Imo State elections. Is he willing to resign one of such positions just to focus one. But the first thing I'd like to ask you is, what are some of his key achievements for his people in the Ikedu local government area, for the people of Imo State, and how you would replicate that if he does become governor?
Well, thank you very much for that question. I want to say that Senator Samuel Anyanwyu is one of the few Nigerian politicians who has been around, who has been holding political positions since 1999 without any blemish. He started as local government chairman in the Ikedu local government area, and his legacies are there. He reconstructed markets. Most importantly, there was good security in Ikedu local government area during his time as the chairman. From there, because of his achievements, I want to tell you, if Senator Anyanwyu didn't do well as local government chairman, two-time local government chairman, his people wouldn't have elected him as the House of Assembly member. He was a House of Assembly member for 2 terms. That is an evidence that his people trust him.
His key achievements,
from being a House of Assembly member.
Key achievements, please. Key achievements. Highlight, spotlight his key achievements.
That's what I'm saying. The most important achievement of any democratically elected leader is the confidence of his people. If his people have faith in him, that is the only reason why they will keep re-electing him. I do not know if you have all the time. If I start listing all the achievements he made as executive chairman, as House of Assembly member, as senator, you may need to give me 24 hours of your time if you are free to do that. But I am telling you that the most important thing in democracy is the confidence of the people. Do the people have faith in you? Do the people trust you? Do the people believe that you have done well? This is a man who has been around since 1999. And from that 1999 up to date, his people have continued to repose confidence in him because he has achieved a lot. He has provided a lot of jobs. He has given jobs to thousands of people.
Mr. Jones, hang on a minute. Yes. How many jobs precisely has he provided? What has he done? Precisely.
Well, I will not be able to tell you the exact number, but he has given more than 500 people jobs.
Just more than 500 people. In how many years has he been doing politics? In how many years?
If I ask you, Mr. Oshani, how many people are in Arise TV, you may not be able to give me that information accurately. That is why I said he has given more than 500 people jobs. I am sure of that. I cannot tell you he has given 501 people jobs. But I can tell you he has given more than 500 people jobs from his time as local government chairman, from his time as House of Assembly member, from his time as a senator.
Listen to me.
Thank you.
I'm listening. You're here to surrogate for the candidate. I'm not running for governor in Imo State. You're here to toot the horn of who is running for governor in Imo State. I've asked you precisely. You don't know how many people. Yes. You said over 500 people. What are the other things he has done? And what is his blueprint to solve the problem of unemployment? Listen to me, please, step-by-step empirical analysis of his blueprint to solve the problem of unemployment in Imo State.
Thank you very much. One, the most important thing he has to do first is to be able to restore security in the state. When there is security in the state, the government will not employ everybody, but there will be foreign direct investments. Private sector individuals will come in with their investments, and there will be thousands of jobs. The first thing he has to do is to secure Imo State, to be able to tell people to come down to Imo State and invest. At present, a lot of people are departing Imo State. Many businesses are closing down. Senator Anyanwyu is one candidate, one person who is able, who does not have any trouble traveling anywhere in the world.
Mr. Jones, when he secures the state, so tell me the programs and the steps at which he will create jobs. After he secures the state, yes, we know securing the state is important, but tell me the steps, step-by-step analysis. Program A to create job, B, C, D. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you very much. The first, after securing the state, I have told you he's going to attract a lot of foreign direct investment. At present in Imo State, we seem to have a governor who cannot travel to certain countries in the world. But Senator Samuel Anyanwyu travels everywhere in the world, and he will be able to tell the people, come and invest in my state, and they will trust him and be able to bring their investment to Imo State. because there is security, because they trust the man who is governor, because the man who is governor will be able to come to their country because they know that there will be rule of law. Rule of law is very crucial to attracting foreign direct investment, attracting private sector investment.
Mr. Jones, let me help you.
Yes, Mr. Rufai. Mr. Rufai.
Does your candidate, does he have a manifesto? And have you read that manifesto? If you just, that's a question you can answer in just less than a minute. Does he have a manifesto, or is he thinking about it?
I have told you, Dr. Abati, that he has a manifesto, and his manifesto is hinged entirely in security. When you have security, the education sector improves. When you have security, there will be jobs for the people. When you have security, the economy will blossom. When you have security, there will be the social life of the people will improve. When you have security, everything falls into place. His manifesto is entirely based on securing Imo State. And around that revolves every other thing. Job security will be there. If you do not have security, nobody will come to provide jobs. There is nowhere in the world where this government provides jobs for everybody. But the government creates the environment for people, for other people to come in and invest. Sentor Anyanwyu, of course, is an investor himself. He has a chance of businesses, most of which are in Imo State. He has a restaurant, he has a big agricultural firm in Imo State. And he has been providing, and some of these businesses are struggling because of the security situation. That is why I tell you, and I insist, that the most important thing for anybody who wants to be governor in Imo State today should be to restore sanity in Imo State. I listened to two gentlemen who came here yesterday, and they were talking that they were claiming that Imo is safe. I challenge them to come down to their states, to Imo State, and go to their villages, move around, mingle with their people for just 2 days. Some of them will not be able to do that. So we cannot pretend not to know these things. Security is fundamental. If there is no security in Lagos where you are today, you won't be able to go to work. There are many businesses are closing down in Imo State. Right. Many businesses, the hotels are closing down.
Okay, Mr. Jones.
Imo State is known to be a major attraction for hospitality, for the hospitality practitioners. Many of these hotels are closing down.
Gibi bomane agenti dalolin nenu ona nugo ka oswe bata wekuru ona nugife wana woke kugasi niru akwukwa gini ki wele ki ku wasta maka ya bife okwuru ya ka o si wee dị okwuru ya kọwasịa ihe niile ma ife na-emenu ma ife be n'ife je eme akwụ na aghọta so okwuru ya dị ka o si wee dị also cheta na ya bụ Eastern News 24 ka si na-ewetere nnukwu ozi ya dị oke mkpa na-echefukwana na ọ dị nnukwu mkpa ife ọ pịara asarị Dokubo and Hope akwụ nụrụ ka o si wee dị nke dị ka ibe ya bụ gịnị ka iwere ike ikwu gbasịta maka ya bụ ife drop oraya on the comment below. All right, thank you so much. Kunse sora ni ya na Eastern News 24. Kemisiano, bye.